February 1st, 2026. This is Daily Signal. Story 1. The victory that proves the power. Today, 5-year-old Liam Ramos came home to Minnesota. A federal judge ordered his release. And the boy detained in his driveway wearing a Spider-Man backpack is finally free. The administration calls it humanitarian compassion. But let's be clear about why this happened. 48 hours ago, America saw something we haven't seen in years, a national shutdown. Students walked out across dozens of cities. Workers stayed home. Businesses closed. From New York to Los Angeles, protesters flooded the streets with one demand: ICE out. They marched for Alex Pretti, the ICU nurse killed by federal agents. They marched for Renee Good. And they marched for Liam, a kindergartner in a cage. The administration didn't release Liam out of kindness. They released him because they had no choice. The image of a 5-year-old in detention became a symbol they couldn't control. But here's the dark turn. As Liam went home, President Trump called Alex Pretti the insurrectionist. The message is clear. They will give you the child, but they will not give you justice. This wasn't a victory, it was a tactical retreat. Story 2. The king humiliates the Czar. Days ago, border czar Homan went to Minneapolis and played diplomat, suggesting a drawdown of federal agents if the city cooperated. It sounded like a deal. But today, the deal is dead. President Trump took to social media and humiliated his own czar. Trump declared there will be absolutely no withdrawal of federal agents. To add insult to injury, Trump announced that starting February 1st, right now, he is halting federal funding to all sanctuary cities. Homan promised a retreat. Trump promised a siege. The Czar tried to negotiate, but the king just flipped the table. It turns out the man in charge of the border isn't actually in charge of anything. Story 3. Serious delusions. Who do you believe? President Trump announced this weekend that Iran is in serious discussions with the United States to resolve the nuclear standoff. He painted a picture of diplomatic progress. But at the exact same moment, Iran's supreme leader Khamenei issued a warning. Any U.S. attack will spark a regional war. Trump says talks, Iran says war. Meanwhile, the USS Abraham Lincoln has arrived in the region fully loaded. One of them is lying, or worse, one of them is hallucinating.